Hello. As always, 50% off coupon and the code to our stores in the description below. Oh yeah, I need to do that. Oh well. Hello, Ivan. How are you today? This is it, right? I believe it is. Oh. I barely did. No, I was fine actually. It was a good weekend. I just kind of brought myself and attended. We will be on Battlefield today. Not exactly. I'm gonna stream no matter what today, even if it's late tonight, because today is my 1 year of uploading every day and just live streaming on this channel and stuff. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna have to help my brother return the rental car or not. I'm not exactly sure if he needs help. If he does need help, then the stream will be like later tonight. If not, around the normal time, 2-3 p.m., 1 to 3 p.m. But saying that, even if it's later, I'm gonna be streaming no matter what, 4 hours today. Even if I have to, if I get on at like 6 p.m. tonight, if I have to stream till 10, I'm gonna do at least a 4 hour stream because it's the 1 year, and then tomorrow, the top 20 of my best shorts will be up. But not really gonna celebrate it too much, other than, oh, thank you for the sub, Armin, or however you say your name. I'm sorry. But what was I saying? Not really. I really just did this for myself to see if I could do it. So like, I am gonna put a top 20 video up. We are gonna stream today, no matter what. But like, other than that, I'm I just really I'm just doing it as my titles and saying it on my streams just to acknowledge the fact that I did something for a year straight. It was mainly for myself. But saying that, I have been planning my 420. Once I reach 420 subscribers, we will do a special stream for that. I'm starting to plan that right now. Packaging eBay orders. Our first thing is this watch. We've sold 5 over the weekend. Well, actually, we sold 9 or 8. We sold 8. A buyer canceled, and 2 other buyers haven't sold anything. It's nothing special, this watch. I don't even know if it's real gold. I don't think it is, but we sold it for pretty cheap. I gotta go put these in the printer. I'll be right back. Yeah, so we sold this. It's like an Echo something watch. I forget. I'll read the title once I go get the label, but it's nothing really special. Probably someone who likes watches bought it or something. Not sure. But yeah, saying about how we're not, I will put the video out and like we're gonna have the stream and I'm gonna talk about it. But the goal that I hit today for uploading, it's just so it was a personal goal. It wasn't really anything like I was gonna like plan to celebrate, other than just to see if I could do it myself. And I did. And so now we're gonna go for 2 years in a row. Just keep going. But yeah, we'll do the 420. I'm planning the 420 subscriber stream, and then right after that, I've got a plan for my 500 to where I can unlock channel members and whatnot. It'll probably be pretty similar to the 420 stream. It just the stakes of like what I might have to do on the stream might be a little bit higher or something. But that might not be for like a little bit, so oh god. Gonna make the box. Oh, there's one already made. Just look at that. This one already made. Perfect. We're just gonna throw it in here too because it came with it. It's in this bag, so I'm just gonna throw it back in there. Oh. Alrighty, weighs 9.3 ounces. I'll be right back with the label. Okay. So I sold that watch for $16.43. The next item, actually we're not shipping that with it, so it's just are these. I didn't test them, so I listed them for parts not working. 2 PlayStation 2 controllers. They're Sony, both of them are Sony brands. This can go back up there. There's PlayStation 2 controllers. They're I think they're like OEM or whatever they're called. But I don't even know if they were working. We listed them for parts not working. We sold them for like 20 bucks for both of them or something like that. They were just sitting in my closet, so. Oh, thank you for hitting the poll goal too. We've sold, like about a month ago, we sold some GameCube controllers that were sitting in my closet. Damn. No, as I got older, I wish I would have kept all my games, like the discs and stuff. I would always sell them, like the old ones I never played, to get the new ones and stuff. But now, as I'm older, I wish I would have just kept it. I would have had so many, like, unique games and or just like items that are like video game related. But I was a kid and I was just like, I want money, or I want the new thing. Where's the preparation? There we go. Alright, I'm pretty sure they're PlayStation 2. I might miss. It's either PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2. I'll have to look at what I put on the title. We're gonna actually just keep it like that. Yeah, that's fine. Pretty sure they're PlayStation 2 though. Now that I think about it, because they are from my childhood. And I do remember plugging this type of a plug into a PlayStation 2. Oh, damn, yeah. See, I wish I would have... Well, some of it was that I remember was my brother's, but I had some of the stuff where, like, he let me have it or whatever. I wish I would have kept some of it. Like, I had the GameCube with the original Smash Bros. I had, like, the original Kirby game on there. There's some stuff that I had for, like, GameCubes and different things that... Like, the games themselves are worth, like, $100, $200 nowadays. Not that I would sell them right now. I would probably sell some of the stuff, but there's certain things I would keep. I've had, well, maybe not me personally, like, had it, but our family has had all the PlayStation consoles. I've been a PlayStation kid all my life. And then we had the GameCube. Another one that I just remembered was we had the original Wii. I wish I would have kept that stuff too. But yeah, I'm going to repeat myself again. I don't know if you're in here or not, Dan. I will be live today no matter what. Not exactly sure what time. I'm not exactly sure if I have to help my brother return the rental car, which is just me like picking him up and taking him back home. But saying that I'm going to be live no matter what on Battlefield today. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, no, my PS4 just actually January or Feb I think it was January, my PS4, one of the original PS4s just now got a red light like 11, 12 years later. Nice, nice. I was always a PlayStation kid, but we had Nintendo consoles also. But yeah, but uh not really gonna celebrate I'm celebrating it. Don't I'm acknowledge Me acknowledging doing this for a year is me celebrating it. But saying that tomorrow there will be the top 20 shorts from the past year, and then like I'm gonna be live today because today is the exact day of the 1 year. So I'll be live today for 4 hours no matter what. Even if that means I'm on at 5 p.m. and I have to be on until 9 p.m. or whatever. But saying that also I'm planning a special stream for the 420 and 500 subscribers stream. So Bell rap. No, I don't know if I don't even think I've ever owned. I've played Xbox. I don't think I've ever owned an Xbox though. Actually, we'll just do it like this. Yes. We're gonna do the bubble wrap reverse there. Yeah, it's probably like just in a box somewhere or something. You've probably looked over it several times too. You just don't think it's in that specific spot or whatever. Oh yeah, but I will talk about this more, go into a little bit more detail on my Battlefield stream. But everyone needs to go see Ballerina. And if you see a bad review of it on Ballerina, they don't understand what movie they're gonna go see, because it's literally just John Wick 5, but with a different person, and John Wick's still in it. If you see anyone complaining about stuff, they're the fucking problem with the movie industry nowadays. But anyways, I'll go into more detail about it. And then also Dangerous Animals was surprisingly good and a fun time at the theater. It wasn't like anything crazy. But I gave Ballerina a 9 out of 10, and then I gave Dangerous Animals a 7.5 out of 10. Dangerous Animals could have gotten a little bit lower rating, but there's a couple things I really enjoyed about it. So that's why I gave it a 7.5. Otherwise, I was at like a 6 out of 10 for Dangerous Animals. But the PS handhelds, yeah, I remember whatever they were called. I had one, the PS handhelds. Weighs 1 pound 9 ounces. Yeah, no, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's literally just the John Wick, but with like a different character in the universe. There were several scenes, like the frag scene where she has the belt with like all the frags, and then she like loops it around the person's neck and like dives to the ground and like his head and he goes like over the back and then it blows him up. That scene and then the flamethrower scene were fucking amazing. Those were crazy. Some of the best like action scenes I've seen like in a theater, to be honest. But there was a couple things like, to be honest, I guess I'll talk about Ballerina a little bit. But John Wick didn't need to be in there at all. Like I not it's not like a negative that he was there, but he also didn't really need to be there. There's just like a couple little things that like that, but overall it's just another John Wick movie with a girl as the main character. The what's her name? Eve. Yeah, I know. That's what uh it is. It's yeah. I don't get what people are going to Ballerina and thinking why it's bad. Like, what were you expecting to see here? Because every time I see a review on Ballerina, it's talking about how it's like the same recycled content, and I'm like, yeah, of course it is. It's based in the John Wick universe. And actually, it was advertised on the trailer. It says in the John Wick universe, and then it has Ballerina. There's a trailer or two that has that in it. But I just don't get what people like. What were you expecting to go see? And I thought a lot of the kills scenes and stuff were actually pretty fresh. Like that's what I was worried about. Was it just being like the same recycled stuff? And like, I mean, obviously you're recycling an action movie where it's like killing scenes and like assassins and whatnot. Yeah, obviously that's going to be the same, but as long as the kills aren't like scene for scene the same kills and like the action scenes, I'm not really expecting much, but it surprised me. I don't know. I don't know. That's I'm just at a loss for words of why people the reasons why people are giving Ballerina a bad review, because I have not seen one review that was bad for it that didn't talk about it was either they couldn't get over the fact that it was a woman as the lead role, or they couldn't they just thought it was the same thing over and over again. And yes, fucking it was like, so is all the other movies. What, like, you're not gonna go see Dune 3 and then say, oh, the Dune 3 was the same thing over and over again. Like, what? Yeah, I know. That's what people. I don't get what people are saying. Like, I'm literally at a loss for words of the everyone else. All the other reviews I see are in agreement, or they're just saying it's not as better as the other John Wicks, but it's still worthy to be in the same universe. The few that I've seen that just straight up hated on it were their reviews didn't make any sense. I literally can't explain what like it left me confused, I guess. Anyways, I'll be right back with the label. Alrighty, so we sold both of those controllers for $23.22. And like, obviously, like when I said a woman as the lead role, I hate when movies push it down your throat that a woman is in the lead role, but I have no problem if a woman is in the lead role. It's just when the movie decides to remind me fucking 50 times that it's a woman that I'm watching. I'm like, I don't fucking need I don't ever once ever daring, like, unless if the movie points it out themselves. I never once be like, God damn it, I'm watching a movie, or like, hooray, I'm watching a man. There's never been once I've done that. Even when the movie points it out, I still don't do that. It's just the movie points it out and it makes me aware. I'm like, oh yeah, she is a girl, or that is a gay couple, or that is whatever the fuck you want to put there. Yeah, no, that's what I love, that she get, like, it was so realistic, because like anytime she like actually killed someone, she was like in defense. She was using their momentum to come to, she like used their momentum. She was always countering like whatever the guys, and but even then she still got like thrown against the wall and kicked. She got her ass kicked still, but like I liked it because she did all the training, so that way when she does get her ass kicked, she can get back up and still try to fight. That's really the only thing I was worried about, was not being realistic fight, like hand-to-hand combat scenes. Obviously, if a girl has a gun and shoots me in the fucking head, no matter what sex of that person is with the gun, I'm gonna die. Like, but if it's like Eve from Ballerina with no training, and she comes and tries to attack me with just her fist, I'm gonna fucking drop kick her in the chest and send her flying 10 feet. But then if she pulls out a gun, I'm fucking dead though. Like, that's what I liked about it. All right, have a good day. Thanks for stopping by. The next item is a Thai Beanie Baby. Finally sold this one. Lefty 2000. Yeah, it's in pretty good condition. Yeah, no, that actually there was. Yeah, she was like, the flamethrower scenes were kind of funny. See, there's a couple things that I was like, you guys didn't think about that, or like they thought about it and there's just like they didn't know how to uh fix it and make it make sense in the scene without it already not making sense, if that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, the flame, yeah, she had like the protective suit literally all over her body, but the like her hair and her face, like the most, like the place that I would think would catch fire first, to like, is her long hair. Never once did it like singe or anything. But the rest of her body was fucking protected with that suit or whatever. uh. When she was, it was at the beginning of the movie too, when she was practicing like on the stage and her toes were all bloody, that, and she kept going, that actually made me cringe a little bit. It like made me hurt. They did a good job though. I'm glad they did a good job with Ballerina. And I'm excited for the second one because they set it up to now where she has a bounty on her head. .7 ounces. I'll be right back with the label. Oi, oi, oi. So we sold that Beanie Baby for $12.47. Then we got this hat and then a jacket to also get. Yeah, I did see that. It's not getting terrible reviews. Like, I mean, obviously, like I said, there's some people out there that are giving it just bad reviews, but every review that I've seen, it's like a 70 or an 80 out of 100% that they're giving. I was at like an 8, but then the flamethrower scene happened. And then, like, I left the movie and I thought about it. And I was like, that was actually it was literally just another John Wick with a different character. And it didn't matter if it was a girl or guy, to be honest. It could have been anyone as long as they made the same movie, the exact same, with the same emotions and acting. It literally could have been anyone in that position. I really think it has to do with the fucking people. And trust me, like I said earlier, I hate when movies push stuff down your throat that's not why you're going to see it. But I literally think people are just like, it's a woman, I'm not gonna go see it. Yeah, go away, Thompson.
You need a towel.
No, I heard you laughing.
You need a towel. Laughing doesn't mean shit.
Yeah, it does. What was that? Nothing, okay. Boom, the hat. So yeah, we sold this hat. Pretty nice hat, actually. Oh yeah, PGA West. Grab a bag. I need to go grab more bags. I'll be right back. Yeah, I literally think it's just because people are like, it's a girl. I don't want to go see it because it's a girl. And they're not showing tits and ass, so I'm not going to go see it. Or it could just be that Mission Impossible and Lilo and Stitch. And there's actually the past like month there's actually been some decent movies at the box office. So maybe it just had a bad opening weekend because of when it came to theaters too. I have no idea, but with some of the bad reviews that I've read is why I'm saying what I'm saying about how people aren't going to go see it, because it's either they think it's the same recycled and slash, or they think it's they're like, it's a woman, I don't want to go see it. Yeah, no, I definitely. I'm not saying like it's the people's fault for not going to see it. They definitely did it to themselves. I definitely agree with that 100%. But because it was in the John Wick universe, and Keanu Reeves wasn't involved, just because of like the what the movie was, I gave it a chance. I'm still gonna give movies a chance. I completely understand it though. Like if people are tired of it, but at the same time, you kind of have to look at, you could be tired with something but still look at the same something that you're tired of with an open mind. If you don't, then you're just going to be stuck in the same spot in life, and that goes with any part in life too. People, I completely getting I completely agree with getting tired, but you still got to give stuff a chance. But I also, I don't know. I didn't even get that. That's what I was saying. Because of who was making the movie, I never once felt that feeling. I definitely was hoping that they didn't, like, they didn't not show it in the trailer and then it's just all over the movie, but it wasn't that at all. But also, those are the same people that are tired of it. Like, trust me, I guess there's some people that are tired of it. I won't say all of people, because I'm tired of it. It sounds like Dan's tired of it. I know other people that are tired of it. But saying that, there's a group of people that are, like, are tired of the woke stuff, that even when, like, something comes out that interests them or whatever, they just don't even give it a chance at all. They're just so extreme with the, like, I'm not even going to let that in my life or what. I'm tired of it, but if it's done a certain way, presented a certain way, if it's done the right way, if it's done not of what I'm tired of, there we go. That's what I'm saying. If they yeah. No, I completely understand. Okay, that's what I lost my thought of track there. There's a group of people that are tired of it, but then like reviews, like I'll put reviews out, other people will put reviews out, and they'll give it a good review, but because it's a woman, they're still just like, I'm not gonna go see it. No, I completely agree, or I completely agree with being tired with it. But then if reviews start coming out saying it's just another John Wick or whatever, and you can't get over the fact that it's a woman, then that's where I'm like, you're the problem. I completely understand, because like for me, I don't ever think about the price of the movies, because I paid. It's actually a little bit more now. It's $24 a month. Paid $24 once a month. I can go see whatever movie. I I don't really ever think about it too much, but I guess yeah, people do spend money because they have like a family or whatever. And then it's just they went and saw Snow White, they went and saw whatever the fuck they've seen recently, and they just don't want to go drop another $80 to see if a movie is good or not. I completely understand that. And Jane. Well, like they have to John Wick. See, that's the thing. I've seen people be like, "We want John Wick 5," but then I see other people be like, "No, he had a good death. Leave him be." And I'm just like, well, "Go see Ballerina." Then that's where I'm upset. Those are the people I see. They're like, "Leave John Wick be," and then there's people that are like, "No, we want a John Wick 5," and it's like, how about they hear both sides, so they made Ballerina. Go see it. It just kind of sucks that we're in the state that we're in with movies and like the wokeness that has been within the movies the last few years. And so the trust in the people to go and try to go drop $80 for their family on a movie that they don't even that doesn't even look good through the trailers. I completely understand that. I didn't put tape right there. They did. They really did do it to themselves. But I just like movies. I guess it's just movies, video games. They're like my hobbies. So I like to. I'm always gonna give stuff a try, no matter what, just because I like it that much. Uh, 9 ounces. But saying that, I completely understand if a family, like let's say Toy Story 5, is it Toy Story 5 that's supposedly the next one? Is it 6, 5 or 6? But I completely I guess Ballerina isn't the best example, to be honest. But I completely understand like if Toy Story 5's coming out, not even giving that a chance because of what's happening. That makes a little bit more sense for like the families example I was giving. No, yeah, they. I did see that it got confirmed, but before it was like confirmed, people were like, "Leave him be," blah blah blah, and all this stuff. But now we're just they're just like, whatever. Who cares? I don't care. I mean, honestly, I could literally see John Wick's head get cut off, but as long as they make it make sense in the next movie, I don't care if his head gets cut off and then they make another one. He comes back in the future, they freeze his body and he comes back. Like I would be fine with that. Like John Wick, because of they've done such a good job with the first 3-4 movies, they literally could just keep making those movies and I would go and see them no matter what. That's literally why I went and saw Ballerina. I was just like, they can't mess it up, and they didn't. There was a little bit of me that I thought maybe they might mess it up, but I really did. I believed in Keanu Reeves and whoever makes the John Wicks. They do a good job with that. I'll be right back with the label. I guess I'm also not the normal audience that movie trailers and different, like, just the movie marketing isn't going after, to be honest. Because I'm gonna, like I was saying, I'm gonna go see him anyways, just because I have the subscription and I like to review movies. So I guess, yeah, you kind of, yeah, you are right in that. I wasn't saying you were wrong, but that is a good point. Of that, they're just, people just are tired of the wokeness. Yeah, no, that's what I liked. I was worried about too much like I'm a woman thing slash not enough action, but the whole movie was pretty much the it was action almost the whole time. Even if it was just like a little bit of slower paced, it was almost the first like 20ish minutes wasn't, but she was still like training or whatever. So it wasn't like it was just people talking or even when there was scenes of people just talking, it was like to lead into a scene of action. So there wasn't like a slow moment in the movie. No, but saying about like the wokeness and stuff is that I guess I'm gonna go see it no matter what. But like a family on spring break or whatever, everyone has a day off. They want to go do something fun. They go see Snow White, and then it's just what the awful Snow White that we got. And then they're like, I don't want to go and drop $100, $80 on it. I'd rather go to fucking Incredible Pizza or some shit like that. I don't know. I'm not the target audience, I guess is what I'm saying. For movies, just movie theaters in general. I'm not like the target. They're looking for the family of 4 to come spend $80. That's who they're marketing towards. So I guess I don't really quite see some of the stuff that a dad with 2 kids and a wife might see. So we got one more item left. Yeah, no, like I'm glad we didn't just like jump in and she was like, I'm a badass. Yeah, so we sold this Cardinal jacket. Finally, makes a lot more space in this box. So yeah, we sold this Cardinal windbreaker jacket, vintage. It's pretty old actually, 3XL. The buttons, pretty nice inside. Yeah, no, like, see, that's when I like. It was. I didn't really like. To be honest, that was. It wasn't like a full-on negative for me, but it. I was like, I didn't really need John Wick to show up. To be honest, I was like. I guess it was literally just for that to be like, John Wick is here. She's still not quite to John Wick's level. I guess that's pretty much why they were doing that. So then that way they can make fucking 5 movies of Ballerina, of her slowly becoming to the level of John Wick or whatever. But like I guess he did save her once. He did shoot that gas tank thing. I guess he did kind of save her. But even then they could have done something other with those scenes and I would have been fine with it. I'm just glad that since he is in the movie, he did put her in her place. But saying that he didn't really necessarily need to be in the movie. He did do some important things in the movie, but like they could have gone a different direction with some of the scenes that they did. But saying that, it wasn't bad. I'm just saying, if you're gonna do this movie and you're already being like in the trailer, it's in the John Wick universe. You don't necessarily need John Wick in the first movie. I don't know though. That too. And I literally think it was just because of that. They wanted to get sales because it's in the John Wick universe, blah blah blah. Keanu Reeves is in it. Oh man, I hope I put the right packaging on this. I don't even know if I did. Gotta get a 12 by 12. Dangerous Animals was pretty good. I don't really have too much to say, other than it was just like a unique serial killer movie. Wasn't anything crazy, but however you say his first name, J or something, maybe Jay Courtney, the the actor that plays the serial killer, pretty much is the whole movie. If he wasn't in it, it would be an unwatchable movie. But because of him in it, and because of the sharks and the kill scenes, the movie actually is really good, and it's a unique idea of a serial killer using sharks to kill people and stuff. But all the other people in the movie were fucking awful. That's what I was actually expecting to give Dangerous Animals like a 8.5, 9 maybe even. But because of how awful all the other actors were, it brought it down. Everything else about the movie, other than they showed the sharks, but I felt like I wanted more of the shark scenes after leaving last night. But saying that, the shark scenes were still pretty cool. Obviously, there are some of the scenes were CGI, and obviously I could tell they weren't real sharks. But saying that, it still looked really cool, and it wasn't like cheap looking. I would say, if definitely a really good streaming movie. I wouldn't say go pay full price, unless if you have like the subscription pass. But it's not a bad movie, because of the good things of the movie. It carries the fuck out of the movie because of how bad some of the other parts. The movie doesn't look cheap though. It's really just the other actors acting. They're just not very good. And then they didn't. I wanted like 2 more shark scenes. Those are really the only bad parts. But saying that, the acting was awful by the other people. Are you talking about Ballerina or Dangerous Animals? Because in Ballerina, she really did get a lot of chances to live. Yeah, she really did she did escape death a lot in that movie. Now that I say that out loud, I noticed it in the movie. I just never really thought about it till now. 2 pounds, 12 ounces. I'll be right back with the label. Okay. So we sold that jacket for $20.68. We're still going through. I just now opened up another box of Precious Moments. I have to dig them back out again though, but we're still doing those Precious Moments, posting those, so I'm not going to show you those today because I have to dig them out. I don't want the stream to be running while I'm digging them out. But yeah, we sold this for $20.68. But that's going to do it for my not my Battlefield, my eBay stream today. As always, 50% off coupon and the link to the stores in the description below. I will be on Battlefield today. Not exactly sure exactly when. I'm not sure if I have to help my brother return a rental car or not, but either way, I'm going to be live today. And we're going to stream for 4 hours no matter what today to celebrate. Um, I guess it's not really to celebrate. It's just I want to be live today because I hit my 1 year, like the title said, of uploading a short every day. Hit my 1 year. Today is the exact day. I already have a short for tomorrow, so we're already on the next year. We're going for 2 years now is the next goal. Um, but yeah, come by the Battlefield stream if you're not a regular, please come by. And then I'll be doing the top 20 shorts from the past year. That'll be uploaded probably Tuesday afternoon. It'll be, I think I'm gonna make it go live like right as I go live on my live stream tomorrow. And then this weekend's Father's Day. I know we have planned something on Sunday, so other than Sunday this week, I don't have anything planned, so I'm going to be live as long as I have the free time to be live this week. What else? I think that's it. Yeah, I'll be on Battlefield, like I said, just not sure exactly what time, but we will be live 4 hours today. Oh yeah, like I said earlier, been planning the 420 subscriber stream and the 500 subscriber stream. Those will be bigger streams. I mainly just did this goal for myself, and I'm acknowledging it publicly is how I'm celebrating. But yeah, have a good day, everyone. If you're watching this later on, have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good future. I will see you guys in the next live stream. Goodbye.